Hello and welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to create a presentation in a PowerPoint. So it is very easy and very simple. I want to show you how it is easy. So let's start. So what I'm gonna do, I open a PowerPoint documents, you can see, and in the top you can see this is the ribbon. In the ribbon there's the tab like home, insert, draw, design, transition, animations, slideshow, and review. And with these tabs I will show you how to create a slide for your presentation. So here it was before, but you can add if it was not yet. So let's see with the delete. So if you found like this, so it is a gray, it's mean it doesn't have any slide. So it's very easy to do. So what you have to do, just go to home tab, and in the home tab, in the group, you can see in the slides there are also slides. So what can you do, just take your mouse cursor in here and click on there, and you can see also with the title slide or title or content slide. But today I'm going to just show you just simple one. For this I'm using the blank one. So for now I click on the blank one. Now you can see this is the blank slide, nothing is here. So what you have to do, mainly I'm using with the insert the text box and the insert pictures and saves the different design I will use. So what I'm gonna use the text box for my text. Let's click on the text box, then click on the blank and take cursor and drag it down, so wherever you need it, and release it. So here now is the blank text box. So now you can use your text or whatever you want. Like if I say the scientific discovery, today I'm going to make a presentation about the scientific discovery. Here you can see this is the font is 18 sizes. So what can you do, you just resize it and you can design it. Click on here and use a little bit bigger. So you can use here scientific and take it a little bit down, and here you can see it's not blank, there is no theme in the background or the cover pages. So how can you do that? Then let's go to the design bar, and design, you can see the different themes in here. Just if you click in there one by one, so you can find now the design is coming out. So you can use here, so whatever you like. And for now if I click the slice on and click on that, so now you can see this slice theme. And before that, so in left pane you can just click on the slide bar and do Ctrl D, and it will come up the duplicate. It's mean there is another slide. Or you can do just click your right button on mouse and use the duplicate slide or new slide. If I say the duplicate slide, it is come up the duplicate, nothing is here. So for now I'm using the one. In here just you can see the title. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use image for my presentation. So for the image object, what I'm gonna do, I use the insert. And from the insert I want to use the pictures. So insert pictures from your computer, stock images library, or online resources. Where do you want, or where is it? So just click on here, use wherever you keep your images. So I'm using these devices for now, and I'm using like the one. So here you can see this is the images, and what I'm gonna do, if I use send to back, so it's now here. And there when I click in there, what can I do, just transparency I can just do, it will be helpful to me. Now you can see this is the themes, or you can resize it and drag into the whole pages. Okay, now it's like a scientific discovery. Then so what I'm gonna do, I'm using the next slide here, and here also I duplicate it. So before that, what I'm gonna do, I'll delete it. Then I will write the title what I'm going to present today. So I'm going to write the title, or I can say the agenda. So for now I'm using the agenda here. And let's see if I resize it. So here's the agenda. Then I want to write the agenda in bottom. This is the one, and I want to use the another text box. So what I'm gonna do, use insert tab and text box. I just drag it little bit. Again, go to insert text box and use the one. Now you can see this is the text box. And before that, so I'm gonna use few agendas. So for this reason, I want to use the several text box. So I'll just copy it or paste it, or I can do just duplicate it. And for now, I'm using the outline. And what I'll do duplicate it like this. So I can use several agenda here, and or I can just take out the one. Okay, here you can see, and you can also use the insert and save, and from the here this I will use the circle one for here. Okay, and then I use the circle fill, this one, and if I use the no outline, so it's come up like this. So what I'm gonna do, I want to use this is the one. So this is the agenda number 1, and just I can do duplicate it. So same as the before, Control D, so it will duplicate, and I can use here. Okay, just then what I'm gonna do, I'll write this 2, 3, and I can just give this in 4. Okay, here you can see now. Then I'll write the agenda. So first agenda is for me, I'm going to write the introduction. So I want to resize it here and use like this. And also you can fill it, so you can just literally fill it, use the shape with this color, and I just resize it again. And same as do, I just shape it the different color, so it will looks like the different here. And I can do with the shape color, or I can use here. Okay, here then I'm using the agenda. So what I'm going to write, if I say primary goal here, and just change the font color with the home bar and use the different font color. You have to select the font and go to the here, and it's now primary goals. Then next, then what can you do, just write like years of the growth. So you then if I want to change the font color, let's go, and if I use, okay, for now it's okay. Again, then I can say the timeline, so it's come like this. Before that, so what I'll take the font in the center, like with the home bar, and here is the alignment. You can just use the center your content here, and same as I can do for the all of them. I just click on them and use center, and with the same center. And before that, I want to change the color, I can use the one here. It's now straight. This is, you can see, this is the agenda of the scientific discovery. What I'm gonna do, I can use the another object or picture in here. So before, I'm gonna use the insert pictures, and this device, the one, this picture. So same as resize it and use the transparency agenda for us. Then what I'm gonna do, we'll discuss about the scientific discovery, and here is the some agenda. It's called the introduction, primary goals, areas of growth, and timeline, and we will make a presentation with them. Then we will select all the agenda and do group. So go to the save format and use the group. It's now group. Now it can be moved anywhere very easily at a time here. Then we'll go to the next page with the introduction. Just go to the next page and if you want to use any pictures, so you can use the pictures. So you start then and use the pictures. So it's here, and you can use the pictures like a circle or oval, so you can do, or you can use the more option from here, whatever you like if you want. So you can use this, and you can also picture border, you can change the picture border whatever you like. Then we'll go to the introduction. So let's go back again, insert, and from the insert text box and use, if I say introduction, and if I color it like the one, like the black one, and increase the font size, so you can see. And if I use here, then what I'm gonna do, again go back to insert text box and write the text in here. So I can write the text, then here I can write the text it's about the introduction, so about the scientific discovery. So you can see at a glance this is the text for introduction. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use another slide. So for slide, I just click on the right button and use the new slide, same as. So I can do the same duplicate as well and use the duplicate again slide. Then next, what I'm gonna primary goals. So let's start with the primary goals. Same as, go to the, you can use the pictures anywhere and do the transparency, use one here and keep in somewhere, and go to the insert text box and use text box. And what I'm gonna do, I'm using the shape outline so it can be visual to me here, and use the duplicate, Ctrl D, so it will come a duplicate, so I can use. Then write the here primary goals. Here now you can see this is the primary goals it's about. So you just, and now I'm going to change the outline, so it's now, and then you can write the primary goals. Here I can write the text for your primary goals this format. So for now I'm using check out the no outline. So as usual, you can now see at a glance how it looks like the presentation. If you see with the begin, so scientific discover and agenda and areas of growth and timeline, you can easily see the slide. Now I'm going to show you how to design it, like with the transition or animation, how to animate it. So what I'm gonna do, I'll just select this and go to the transitions, and here if I select here, this is the transition. It can be shows you slide, so how it will come, like if I select from here, so it will come up. Like if I say this one, so it will come up like this. Okay, then next one, so then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select it, then go to the animations, and here, so for the font, it will animate the font and add the animations from here, or the more intense effect. For just simple, I just use the fly animation in here. Okay, then next one, here also same as the first slide, I can do, I just select the one and in the fly one. Okay, then next I will link it to the like introduction, I will link into the slide number 3, and primary goal I will link into the primary goal. So I will just click on here and the right button, and here it's called the hyperlink. Go to the hyperlink, and here the insert hyperlink. So I'll select place in this document I using, so I'll link it to slide 3, that 3 here, and then okay. Then same as I can do for the primary one, like if I select this one, then right click and hyperlink, and it will to be slide number 3. Okay, then number 3 you can do just right click and hyperlink, and number 3 here the slide number 5, so it will be number 5. Then number 4 you can do a timeline, so it will be come up slide 3, so right click, and so what can you do, just click on the here and go to the hyperlink and slide number 3. Okay, here we can do easily here. Okay, now we can add the with the content like the areas of growth. So we can do, we will just insert text box, and here you can use, just I can say the area of growth, so you can use it and use the animations here, add animations, and the simple I can use the split or fade or whatever. Okay, for now I'm using the one, we did the one. Then we can do the same introduction with like flying, and then after that it will come up the like the bounces. And then primary goal we can do same as the this text, we can also use the fly, and growth we can do same as. Then we can do for the timeline, like if I use the timeline, so what can you do, just go back to insert bar and text box and make a text box and use the timeline and use the font color. What color do you want? If I use this color, let's see, first select the color and use the red color here. I'll do little bit bigger here. Timeline is now font size 14, or you can style, quick style you can use, so whatever you want, like if I want the one. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the slide it with the animations and with the some like the random bar, it will come. Okay, then here you just, you now see that, so here is the first slide, second slide as well, third, fourth, 5 and 6 slide in here. And first slide is just the simple presentation, and second here you can see it is the agenda, and here is the some agenda, it is linked to like introduction linked to slide 3, and primary goals is linked to 4, and areas of growth is linked to 5, and timeline is linked to here. Okay, let's see so how it looks like. So start the beginner here, you can see now, yeah, scientific discovery. And when I click in here, let's go, it's here, areas of growth, but it's not enough for us. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to just click in here, then I can use here, what I'm gonna do here in the first, I'm using the another insert and save, and do as like I can just, or I can use the one. And what can I do, I just copy it and I will paste it in the next pages, like here I can use, and the next pages here, and also the last pages I can use here. Okay, then what I'm gonna do, I will link it into the first pages like the second slide. So what I'm gonna do, it will be linked to, go to the hyperlink and use it to slide 2. Okay, slide number 3, same as we can do, just click hyperlink and go to the slide 2, and same as do, we can right click hyperlink and we can do it to number 5. Okay, then slide number 6, so we can do right click hyperlink and go to the slide 2. So now it's linked to slide 2. Let's see how it looks like. If I preview it and if I click in here, it will come up to slide number 2. And if I go to the area growth, so here you can see this is the slide number 6. But if I go back to, if I click in here, okay, it not linked yet. So what can I do, I'll just link, right click, I'll link it to here. Okay, then let's see how it looks like. If I preview it, and it will come up first, and if I go back to primary goals here, and it will come up to the agenda. Then if I go back, we will link it to the first page. So same as we can do, or you can change the font, the shape file. So just a simple one, and you can just take out the outline here, hyperlink, and link it to slide 1. So while you click in here, so it will come up to slide number 1. So it's very easy and very simple to do with the slideshow. And end of the slide, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the another slide, thank you, and do with the bigger size font, whatever you can use, and you can move it a little bit and use the animation same as or whatever you want, like the simple one, like I can say the floating here, the one. And before that, so what I'm gonna do, I'm use the trigger here, I'm gonna click here, just I'm using the arrow and 18, just let's see how it looks like. I'm using the one using, okay, then we'll go into sheets how our presentation is made. So let's start with the view. So what I'm gonna do, go to the here, so it's about the scientific discover. So when I click it, so it's come up scientific discover, then it's agenda. So if I go to the introduction, so it's come the introduction, then go back to the again first pages. Then if I want to go the primary goals, so it will come up the primary goals, you can see it's about the primary goals. Then let's click on here and go to the area of growth. So when I click, so it will come up the growth, then go back to here, and if I click the timeline here, you can see, and when I click in here, so it will come up the agenda pages. Then if I want to go to the again page number 1, like the introduction, so you can see that the introduction here is the same as, it is no link to the another pages, or it is no hyperlink with the any slides. Very easy way to do the presentation and make any presentation with this tutorial. So I hope that you can do now the very easily, and it will help you very much. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.